Hello, in this video I'm going to cover how music can boost your mood and it can help motivate you in order to crush your goals. If this is something that is of interest to you, please stick around. My name is Tanya, and on this channel I am sharing tools, techniques and tips from my self-development journey and from my coaching and therapy business. I'm 52 years old, and from the accent I live on the east coast of Scotland, so welcome on board. And what I find is music is instrumental to help express feelings that sometimes we do not have the words for or the vocabulary for, or that it is too challenging for us to express, and sometimes this piece of music or the lyrics in a song may just resonate with our heart and helps us navigate the challenges that we may be facing through this life experience. So I know there's lots of content on YouTube and elsewhere that talk about the power of music, but I thought I would actually share some of my kind of experiences. So navigating feelings, you may have, they come as waves. They sort of like flow in and out. They're not permanent, they're not all pervasive, but we need to ride them as waves. And this is where there is a link between the thoughts and the beliefs that we have, and then the feelings that triggers within us, and then that influences the actions, behaviors and patterns that we actually apply in our life. And in order for us to be able to navigate some of those emotions, it's becoming aware of them. And this is where sometimes, where we've got blind spots or where the feelings are really intense and strong, the use of music can actually help to reduce that intensity, enable us to find the words to articulate the feeling and the emotion that we're experiencing. And by being aware, by articulating it, and then by accepting and acknowledging that feeling, then we're able to reduce the intensity of it or challenge it, because some of the feelings we experience we're almost like the victims of the feelings and of our circumstances, when in actual fact that is not the case. We are in control of what we think, and therefore what we feel, and then what we actually do. And this channel is all about empowering you and encouraging you to figure out those blind spots and to take the proactive action in order for you to feel that you are the co-creator of your reality and your future destiny. And this is where music can enable you to ride those waves of emotions, and the kind of practical aspects of it is that you can actually compound the benefits of music with some other practical tips that you can actually do in order to navigate those feelings and emotions that you may be experiencing. And one of them is the physical movement. So it's moving your body. Now, what better way to move your body with some music? And whether that music is a slow kind of rhythm and you just rhythmically move your body, or it's more of a dance track or a faster paced song that you can actually move and maybe even smile and sing along if you want, or pretend that you're singing along but do the kind of facial movements, whatever sort of resonates for you. The other thing is that music can actually help you do the exercise, so get you in the right state of mind that you can actually pump more iron if you're lifting weights, or that you can run for a longer duration, and enable you to sort of keep that resilience and focus on what you're wanting to achieve. So exercise and movement and dancing are all kind of great ways to sort of let those kind of feelings come through and express through what you're actually doing. Another great use is to actually visualize or meditate. And in some instances, you can actually do that with utter silence, no music whatsoever. But sometimes low kind of either binaural beats or some other kind of relaxing music can actually help you focus your brain and mind to sort of think of either your breath or a particular goal that you're wanting to achieve, or the intention that you're wanting to project into the world or to yourself. In some instances, it is like great to sort of just relax, take a few deep breaths, and visualize having kindness and compassion towards yourself, and then see that expand out of your kind of chest and body into your aura and then into your external environment, and then see it projecting across your like home and in your neighborhood and then into your town or city or countryside, wherever you may reside, and then see it envelop the whole world. And that can actually create that connectedness with the higher power, if you believe in God, or your version of a higher power. And make that connection that we're not alone, that we're all interconnected. So tapping into that super conscious, and music can enable you to do that through the kind of visualization and meditation. Journaling is another great way of being able to express the emotions that you're actually feeling, but doing the journaling with some music that's actually going to inspire you or going to keep you relaxed and calm, so you're able to just like channel the thoughts, just like let it all sort of like capture it on paper or type it within a document wherever you may be capturing your journaling reflections. And another way to sort of like express your feelings is to talk to either a friend or a family member that you have got a safe environment and space where you can share without judgment, where you can be heard and seen and enabled to sort of articulate your feelings and your thoughts without fear that they are going to use them to judge you, reject you in any kind of form. If you don't have someone with your inner circle that you can actually do that, there is a lot of therapists and coaches and counsellors within anywhere that you look, either online or within your kind of local area, that you can tap into and get that benefit. But this is where, if you actually find music that sort of like resonates with your soul and spirit, it can actually help you channel all the emotions and the feelings that you have. And then, if your feelings and emotions are of a lower vibration or quite negative because you've gone through a difficult, challenging time, then you can also use music to actually uplift your state, to help you celebrate the victories, to celebrate the fact that you are taking a breath and that you are alive, that you get the opportunity to live another day, to make an impact within your own life, within your kind of inner circle, within your work, within your community, within this planet. You get that opportunity to do that. And the reason why I'm sort of like mentioning the music helping you to boost your kind of mood and your feelings is because the reality is a lot of us suppress our feelings and emotions, or we're even blind to even having them. We ignore them and avoid them because it's too painful for us to tap in and become aware, to articulate them, to acknowledge them, and potentially to challenge them, so we can actually change that feeling from that negative kind of downward spiral to a positive, a more neutral in some instances, and then to a more positive kind of spiral. And there is a quote that Marisa Peer, the founder of Rapid Transformational Therapy, which is the kind of training that I've done from a hypnotherapy perspective and also from a coaching perspective. And what Marisa says is that the feeling that cannot find its expression in tears may cause other organs to weep. And this is where a lot of people will find that they are experiencing physical symptoms within their body, either because they've got a rash, or they've got eczema, or they've got weeping eyes, but their skin, which is the largest organ in their body, could have an irritation of some sort. And that is your whole kind of, we're spiritual beings having a human experience living in this physical body, and therefore our thoughts, our emotions, everything manifests in a physical representation of it. So when you're feeling happy in a positive mindset, you're smiling naturally. You have got an energy that people can resonate, and they can actually feel that energy bouncing out of you. And as a result, you might actually, your relationships and your interactions might be improved as a result. When you're actually in a lower vibration mood where you're frowning, and an interesting fact that I came across, to smile, you actually use 13 muscles in your face. But if you frown, and I struggle to do the frowning, so maybe that's a frown, you're actually using 112 muscles. And it just shows it takes more effort and physical action for you to frown rather than for you to smile. But when you frown, people are probably seeing as seeing you as closed rather than as open. Your energy is probably of a lower vibration, and as a result, it might impact your day-to-day relationships as a result as well. So this is where we need to feel our feelings. We need to ride the waves of emotions and feelings as they come. But at the same time, we need to see patterns where if we're always in a low vibration move, our lows are way low, like more jaggy and low than the highs are. If they are much like the high is a smaller high and the low is a bigger low, then you're going to be more resonating and vibrating in that lower frequency. And this is where music will enable you to sort of like let go of that emotion. So if you're feeling sad, if you're feeling depressed, which is your body's way of saying, I need deep rest, I need to recharge the batteries, and whether those batteries are change my thoughts from a negative thought, from everything is happening to me, and reframe it as this is my opportunity to, I get to take another breath, I get to live another day, I get to experience and learn from the day-to-day activities. Take some positive music, and by positive music I'm going to share below in the description. There is this channel on YouTube, and they also have got their music on Spotify and on Apple Play and in other probably apps, and it's called Fearless Soul. And the music is probably like, some of them are upbeat, some of them are a little bit slower, but the lyrics, it's all about the lyrics. They are so uplifting, and a lot of them resonate with me extremely strongly. So I'm going to share the channel below so you can check them out and see if there's any music that they've actually got that resonates for you. And what I'm going to do on the video on Friday is I'm going to share some of my kind of musical taste, because it has been extremely varied over the years, and I'm going to explain how music has helped me at different challenging points of my life, and the different types of music, the different genres of music that have helped me to navigate those challenging situations and learn from the experience. But what I invite you to do is, if there is a bit of music that actually lifts your soul, that brings a smile to your face, give yourself 3-4 minutes today and listen to that piece of music, that song, sing along with it, and celebrate the fact that you woke up this morning, that you took a breath, you got out of bed, and that you're navigating life. It might not be that you're on the top of a crest of the wave, but wherever you are on that wave of emotion that you're actually feeling, I'm sure that that music is going to lift your spirit and boost your mood. And then that will actually motivate you to take the kind of steps that you need to take today in order to make that 1mm progress towards achieving your goals. Hopefully there is something within this video that has been of value and benefit to you. If you resonate with my vibe and you enjoy this type of content, please like and subscribe to the channel. It would I greatly appreciate it and value your contribution. If you want to put any comments in the feedback below, I will greatly receive that too. So until the next video, go out and seize the day. Have the most amazing day no matter what you're doing. Go and listen to that piece of music. And remember, there's always choices in life, so choose wisely. Bye until the next one.